This is Drew. I want to welcome you guys back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about another Paris Corner release because they've been just hitting it out of the park over there here lately. This particular one is a 2025 release and the name of it is called Preseviron. Here we go. Now, of course, we're going to do a deep dive and or first impression as soon as we get back. Welcome back, and I want to thank you again for dropping in on my channel. Like I always say on my channel, I'm here to try to help you guys get your smell game to a whole nother level. And here at Fraganomics, these colognes, these are not just fragrances, they are a signature. Let's go ahead and see what's in this Preseviron. All right, we got them pulled up. It says that the main accords are warm, spicy, sweet, vanilla, woody, citrus, cinnamon, aromatic, latonic, white, floral, and powdery. Let's go on down here and see what they're talking about. It said it's rated a 4.38 out of 5, but it don't have a 34 volts. This is a brand new fragrance from my understanding. And let's go see what's actually in it. The notes are cardamom, cinnamon, and bergamot in the top. The mid says has whipped cream, praline, and orange blossom. Then it has in the base vanilla, rag wood, and dry wood. Let's see if they got to say anything else about it. Says it's a unique fragrance. Then it gets into the name of it. Then it goes into the actual note breakdown. It says open up with cardamom, bergamot, and cinnamon, offering a warm and spicy introduction. The heart features orange blossom, whipped cream, praline, contributing to a creamy and sweet character. Then it gets into the base that is woody, vanilla, providing a woody and comforting finish. Interesting. Let's go ahead and see what it smells like. We're gonna see if it smells like all that with us. All right, let's get the box. We got the box here. It's a regular Paris Corner box. There's definitely nothing special about it. That's what the back looks like. I guess that's your little authenticity type of stick on it. Just a plain old box, nothing special. Got your Paris Corner code on it, I guess, so you can just make sure you're getting the right thing. I'm sorry. Because believe it or not, a lot of these Paris Corner fragrances, a lot of the cheapies are getting cloned just as much as the high price stuff. But anyway, let's go ahead on and get this thing opened up. Let's see what's in the box here. Let's say just a regular box. And I'm trying to put a lot of these cheaper fragrances on that's coming out. First of all, because I'm interested. I want to know what they smell like.
You're goddamn right.
Because like I said, it ain't about just how much you spend, it's how it comes off on your skin. But like I've been saying here before, time's tight right now. Christmas coming up, people still want gifts, and there's still no reason that we can't smell our best. We may just have to trim the budget. But sometimes there's some budget gems out there. This is how it sits in the box, guys. I'm gonna just reach in and bring him out because I don't know what kind of top it's got. Let's get this box. Let's get him on out the way for now. And that's what it looks like. Let's see, try to get him to hit the light just right. Like I said, it's got a brown bottle, nice and thick. It's a heavy bottle with a plastic cap with some gold crap on it. Where they take it and line it out with this gold look on it. But it's fine. Like I said, we don't care nothing about that. And it's got the stick on the front that says Paris Corner. Let you know what you're working with. The top got a little bit of weight to it. It's got a little bit of grip, but I wouldn't trust it. I don't know. The bottle is heavy. It will hold it, but it's got a cup right here at the bottom, a little lip around it to grab the whole thing. So just to keep it safe, I just grab my bottle the way it's meant to be grabbed. All right, we done looked the bottle over. Let's see if it smells as good as the bottle looks. Let's go ahead and see what we got. We got 1 pump, 2 pumps, 3 pumps. There you go. It's coming. Let's see what we got. Let me go ahead and let it dry down a little bit. Trying to see if it hits my nose, if it has some push before I even bring it up. And it does. Here it comes, fellas. Here it comes.
Damn. Here we go again.
All right. Right in the air. As soon as you spray, you're going to get a big blast of cardamom. I don't really get a whole lot else. I mean, obviously, it's a little bit of cinnamon. That cardamom is like, poof, right off the bat. And that's going to push it out. Now, after you get past that cardamom, because, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, it kind of comes out like lavender a little bit to my nose. That's just me. Cardamom, the cinnamon, and a little bit of citrus. Not a whole lot is what you're going to get on the top note. Because to be honest, I was thinking this particular fragrance was more on the gourmand type of side of the game, but that's not what I'm getting. This is definitely a cologne deal. This is not a gourmand. Now, to bring it up to my nose, it's hard for me to get the whipped cream because the mid nose will be whipped cream, praline. This is a super cardamom, cinnamon heavy fragrance. Now, like I said, the closer I get, I do pick up the whipped cream. Now, the base with the vanilla and the woody notes, they're there also, but they are not, to me, what's going on in the air as much. Not take it back, because the cardamom and the wood with the cinnamon is like what's in the air. This is a scent that's going to travel. But if you're thinking about getting this particular scent, don't think of it as a gourmand. That's not what this is. Because it's super cardamom heavy. This particular, I think this is more of a cooler weather. Even though I wouldn't classify it as a gourmand the way it comes off, this is a pretty much a fall cooler weather winter fragrance in my book because it has a lot of push and it doesn't take it a lot, seem like, to kind of get it going. But if you think it smells like food, cake, anything like that, that's not what this is. You know, they talk about whipped cream, praline, you don't get a lot of that. What you take away from this is a cardamom, cinnamon heavy fragrance. That really boils it down. It's super clean and it has a lot of depth. It's going to travel. This is going to give you probably anywhere from once you first spray it, I would say the first half hour, I would probably start out with maybe anywhere from 5 sprays. Probably start at 5 and then stop right there and see how it comes off. It's going to give you 8 to 10 foot CR probably that first 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You can dress it up. Actually, this is a mid fragrance also. It's kind of a fragrance that's kind of versatile. It's a little heavy to me for a gym scent, but as far as just casually walking around to semi-dress up or whatnot, I think this would be a good choice. It says it's unisex. To me, this leans more on the masculine side. That, like I said, that cardamom cinnamon is coming off super heavy. Even with the citruses, they coming off super light. I'll get a lot of praline and whipped cream in the air. You can smell it on skin when it's close to me, but you don't get that in the air. I think this will be an excellent fragrance for somebody starting their collection, introducing you to something that's a little different than what you would go and smell somewhere like Macy's. Because pretty much, you know, even for the last few years, pretty much everything smells like, you know, Sauvage type of deals when you go there. This is not that. This is something a little different. It has more character to it. If I had to rate the fragrance, I would say probably an 8.25 because it's heavy, loud. You don't need a lot of it. In some setting, I can see you getting compliments on it because cardamom to me is a nice, clean, crisp, semi-spicy scent that comes off anyway. So, like I said, this particular one's on sale. I think I got this and another one. I think it was like 2 for $50, $25 a piece. You know, fragrances like this are perfect stocking stuffers. You know, if it's some say if you got you a pretty good fragrance collection and you want to give something, but you don't know exactly what it smells like, and you try to figure, you know, if I give a $25 fragrance, is it gonna smell cheap? To me, this one doesn't smell cheap. It just smells clean. It smells clean and it smells crisp, you know, and it smells like, you know, it's like it's spicy. But as far as a cheaper scent, that if you want to get something, especially somebody just starting their, you know, fragrance collection or whatnot, don't want to spend a whole lot of money or don't have any fragrances that are cardamom heavy and you want to experience it for the first time, I think this would be an excellent choice, you know, to get you started. And with that, see you guys at the next one.